hurting my children. This is hurting our children. And I knew what was happening. And he said to me with this text to Shannon and. This is my job, and I've been here for 10 years. I took your job 10 years ago. I'm still sitting here. It's fine. And I came back 10 years. Yeah, but you're a friend. As a friend. That's still a job. Shannon, it's still a job. You're a friend. Alexis, it's your career. It just wasn't.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County. Okay, so I definitely fell off on Orange County just because it was the end of the season. They were doing the wrap-ups. But I watched part 1, part 2, and we're going to talk about it. I'm trying to make this like a rapid fire because I have a lot of comments and I have a lot of questions. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You want to play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
I worked yesterday. I got off work. I feel so good. I did my face routine, took a shower, did my hair, had to wash it. I'm about to get a haircut tomorrow to cut the sides. But yeah, y'all, my God today. Part 1, I want to talk about Katie and Heather and a little bit of Emily, because I feel like Katie, you had a valid reason for a lot of the things that you went up against Heather for, but I just feel like Heather did that entitlement thing where she's just like, she feels like she's right no matter what. And my whole thing with Heather is just like, girl, you supposed to be like the head girl, and you supposed to have the girl with the money and all this, that, and the third. You're sitting at the end of the couch. That's one.
You were in a group of people, and your name was said, and I heard it. No, that was about Sutton's recent party. And I heard your...
2, Katie, I'm just feeling like you cowered to Heather at the point. Because when they talk about the whole daughter and Emily, her kids, saying that Heather is basically a bitch, I think the moral of the story is that regardless of what kid said it, Heather was being a bitch. Right. But I personally do believe Katie's daughter. I do feel like Emily's kids did say some shit, and it was what it was. Like, no harm, no foul. Like, you know, you just saying stuff, you vented, whatever. I just feel like, Emily, you look like a whole motherfucking pick-me at this point, and you're trying to just, like, stroke Heather's ego, just like, oh my God, Heather, like, I would never do that. But, like, girl, like, you were talking shit, the kids heard it, whoop the woo, like, it's not the end of the world. But when they flipped it over, just like, oh, you see in the package where you're over talking to your son talking about, oh, Heather's being mean again, you're talking about your son. And I'm just like, I'm just looking like with Kate, I'm just like, girl, you have no type of rebuttal. You're just, I'm like, girl, like, just say, yeah, I talk shit about you because you were being a bitch and I didn't like you. Like,
standing there thought it was weird. Let me just tell you something. Oh my God. When someone's coming into this group, we all want to have friends.
It was what it was. I came in trying to be cool with you, but I knew that you was over here taking stage paparazzi photos. It was what it was. It's cool. You're supposed to have all this money, but girl, I mean, I get it. Like, she really could have gagged her. Like, girl, at the end of the day, we're both sitting at the same spot. You want to argue with me, we're sitting at the same spot at the end. But I'm new. Okay? But it was what it was. Like, Gina basically, like, tries to segue, just like, you know, I really like Katie. You know, when we first came on, we went back and forth. It was what it was. But we're cool now, which is totally great. Gina talks about her and Travis. I'm not really going to get into that because they're still stuck in the same spot. They might be in a better spot, but they're still living separate. They're not moving really forward. There's no progression to her story. Personally, like I said before, I don't feel like Gina should still be on the show. There are plenty of girls that are more interesting than Gina. But that's my personal opinion. But we'll see what happens. Shannon ran this whole season. This was Shannon's season. I mean, damn near all seasons are about Shannon because Shannon takes up a lot.
Shannon, where do things stand with the lawsuit that John filed?
We're still waiting to hear from John's response.
The response, you offered $75,000.
Shannon brings a lot. Shannon is a lot, right? And I just feel like with Tamara went on the soapbox of trying to apologize, and this was her time, like, well, you know, looking back at it, girl, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Talk about, I look back on it, I saw how horrible I looked. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because you knew that you can be as malicious and vile this whole season, and all you had to do was come back to this reunion and be like,
I look back and I saw how horrible I was to Shannon. I did.
Girl, I don't give a fuck.
No, looking back, obviously that just came from anger, and that was my one thing to go to because I know that it would upset her in that actual argument.
Honestly, because how do you sit up here, and I'm not saying that, like I said before in my videos, I'm not saying that Shannon is innocent. Shannon crashed her car into somebody's house, bitch. She was drunk. But y'all went on interview after interview after interview. Oh, Alexis, they're gonna bring this video after we're here. They're about to do so much. I don't know.
Yes. Do I need to pull out the videos? Johnny's ready to talk. Videos of what? A lot. They have videos of her almost running over his daughter.
Shannon's gonna look so horrible. Shannon's gonna look so horrible. And literally, Shannon so far is coming out as the motherfucking victor. Shannon is not playing. And I am so proud that Shannon, you know, I wish Teresa could be like this, but child, wishing on a star. But Shannon just sucked all them tears up and she was ready to play the game. Like, episode 2 was a key.
Liar. What do you call me? What's that liar face thing? Liar face. It's look in the mirror, girlfriend.
On with Jen. You know, everybody and their motherfucking mama was talking about Jen being broke, homeless, can't pay her bills, can't dress, buying fake clothes, her man's over here a crook, all these different things.
Had in it is that his name was on an account, but that's opposite of everything I've read. Look, at the end of the day...
So when it comes out that he was vindicated, they still want to say, well, I think you should be careful around him. I mean, if he's been vindicated, what are we really talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could say, first of all, Jen looked so stunning. Sickening. That girl looks so good. But I'm like, y'all sit up here and try to make this a topic of discussion this whole time. Like, oh, well, you know, Jen, she should be But it's like, you have Emily. You went through so much with your husband with your first seasons because, you, like I said, you were a bigger girl, which is fine. You look good now. But let's talk about it. Like, you went through a lot. You have a temper. Gina, literally, you're not even living with the man you're with. We're going to talk about this whole fat shaming that people are saying that Heather did. Heather definitely took a dig at Emily when she was like, I mean, she wore size 12 and, you know, it was tight on her. And then Emily, instead of just saying, you know, that really hurt my feelings, and I'm just like, what the fuck did that come from? This was really out of character for Heather, and I don't think that she really meant it in that way. Yeah, and then Heather, you already know she's gonna give the, you know, the whole, well, you know, that's not what I meant, it was taken out of context. Girl, just say that you was over here trying to throw shade because you got pissed off at her and you trying to be kiki in the confessional. Just like, call a spade, please. The whole situation about Emily being a bad mother, about when her kids was over here talking about Heather, blah, blah, blah. My whole thing is, if I was Katie, I would have stood behind my daughter. I don't give a fuck what was said, to be honest. I could talk to my daughter in private, but I'm standing behind my daughter 10 toes. So if you don't like something about my daughter said, if my daughter said it was true, it was true. If it wasn't true, I could talk to her behind closed doors. Like,
Girl, like, you know what the fuck's going on? Like, is this true? It's true. It's not true. It's true. It's true. Okay, cool. I got you.
But it's just like, at some point, it's like, you're not about to sit up here and try to make me look fucking stupid. And I feel like they were trying to make Katie look stupid. And at times, Katie, you did look stupid. You had a valid argument, but you just... I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just like, Katie's like, well, you know, I that wasn't my intention. Girl, I don't give a fuck. Just say, yeah, my daughter said it, your kid said it, and it was what it was. Period. Alexis come out. And baby, this was like the Super Bowl. So we talk about how John Jansen over here suing, you know, Shannon. We already knew this was coming. It was what it was. Alexis basically tries to go in like, I did not want to have any type of drama with Shannon. That was not my intention to enjoying this show. I wanted to just be very amicable with her.
Wasn't that when she said the gloves are off and the videos and all that? Yes, but I don't know if that was before or after she offered the videos because I was...
Because, you know, she is engaged with John Jansen, girl. But I'm looking like, you said that's not your intention, but you made Shannon versus John your whole life. You breathed it. Instead of you minding your fucking business and just being a support system for that man, you over here joined the show. Every waking moment that you had was about Shannon, which is why you were a friend. We couldn't even learn anything new about you because, girl, you breathed Shannon.
I didn't send you my phone. Nope, you lied once again. Nope, you lied once again, Shannon.
Well, hold on. She showed that you had sent her.
You was over here sucking Shannon's dick more than you was sucking John's. Yeah. So, like, let's talk about it, really, because you're trying to sit here like, I didn't come on the show just to be for Shannon, but you did. You did. Like Shannon said, I'm your storyline. Period. She ate that. When Shannon got riled up, she said, girl, why are you even talking? Why are you even talking? Because she got mad about the whole, you over here text us and threaten us. You made the ball rolling when your ex-husband over here suing us.
Attorney, and we'll be suing you and Tamara. Still a job. You're a friend. Alexis, it's your career. It just wasn't.
And Andy was just like, well, just don't talk about it. Don't say too much. And Shannon's like,
bitch, I won. He's like,
oh, girl, kick it, girl. Cheers to the girls weekend, bitch.
To me, will you send this text to Shannon and Tamara? I said.
But like Shannon was saying, she said, bitch, you're a friend. Why are you talking? You're a friend. Leave. Because Alexis was like, if they don't let me talk, I'm going to leave. Shannon's like, you're a friend. Leave. Your 15 minutes is up. Goodbye. Shannon was really getting the girls together. Like, Shannon really was getting, that was like one of I think Shannon's best performances, because I feel like Shannon felt vindicated. It's like, I told the truth. I knew what it was. You tried to comfort me, and it just didn't play out the way you thought it was going to, babes. It didn't. You thought it was really going to be on your side. And unfortunately, you're looking fucking stupid. Shannon was just like, you over here said that I defamed Jim. I did not defame Jim. And Alexis was like, well, I don't know, because I wasn't even a part of it. And then she was like, well, don't call me a liar. You call me liar face. That's what you said, right? You call me liar face. But girl, you're the liar face. Like, how you going to sit me and call me a liar face when you just said that you don't know, but you're a part of this whole time? I feel like with Alexis is the type of girl where she takes a backseat to her husband, because her husband's very successful. So she takes a backseat and she becomes, the soldier for her man. Instead of using deductive reasoning and common sense, just a sprinkle, it just makes her look dumb. When at the end of the episode, when Shannon was like, are you delusional? Like, you're sitting up here talking about this. Like, I'm here doing this because this is my job. And old girl's like, this is my job too. She said, bitch, I took your job 10 years ago. And look at you now. You're a friend. You're a friend. Goodbye. You're a friend.
You made the choice, Alexis. So did you. You could have easily not signed your job, and I've been here for 10 years. I took your job 10 years ago. I'm still sitting here. It's fine. And
Bitch, I was over here keying. I was gagged. I said, nah, I took your job. And low-key ain't gonna hold you. She kinda did. Part 3 about to be it. I'm gonna review it. I'm excited. But let me know what you guys think, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Team Shannon.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This sour candy all I really asking for. Now I got to go. Got, bye-bye.